She's not trained to behave like that, you know? Okay, if your kid died when you were 6, you will never treat me like I do not exist.
Curious butterflies.
You mean bread and butterflies?
Oh, yes, of course.
Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Ethel Chiwaniwani and this is my channel. So, to my returning subscribers, hi! To my new subscribers, go like, share, comment, and subscribe. Today is a Sunday. I don't go to church. I really feel bad about that because I don't feel like going to church, and I feel like it's a very bad feeling. I think we're only bad. But yeah, it's a minor. No, it's a major. It's a major. But then for now, I don't know how to feel about this because I feel like I should share something. That's how I'm going to feel better. I'm going to share something about God in this video. So let me just get into it. It's an epiphany. Yeah, an epiphany I had yesterday. So yesterday I was sitting outside with my dogs, playing with them, right? And then Coco, my firstborn, she came with something that wasn't meant to be in the yard. So I yelled at her and then I took it and then I went to throw it away. And I got back into the house because I was so frustrated at how she could behave like that. She's not trained to behave like that, you know? So yeah, when I came back outside, Coco was so excited to see me even though I had yelled at her. And it made me think, that's the same type of love that God has for us. I know it's not going to make sense, but let me make it make sense. So, dogs' love is loyalty, not judging, and pure. If you own a dog, you know that even if you cuss it out, even if you forget to feed it, no matter how many times you forget to feed it, it'll always love you and appreciate you. And that's the type of love God has. God has dog love for us. We are His kids, we are His children. And when He looks at us, He sees beings He should protect. I don't know if this is making sense. But God would give anything for us. The same way a dog would die trying to protect you. I'm not comparing God's love to a dog, but I'm just saying that they're similar. Even if you don't pray for a week, when you come and pray, God is going to listen. When you are about to get into that meeting and just saying, when you're about to get into that hearing, into that meeting and just saying, God, I know I haven't prayed in a while, but you know what you're doing. May your will be done. Before you get into that hearing, before you get into that meeting, before you get into that disciplinarian, meeting, whatever, when you get into that meeting, God has heard what you said. He had been waiting for you to call on Him. But now you're calling on Him, and He had been waiting for that. He is going to be excited to hear from you. Sometimes we say things like, oh no, He's not going to answer my prayers because I haven't spoken to Him in a while. That's not even the case. God listens to you regardless of the fact that you haven't prayed in 5 years. He will listen because we are His kids and He's waiting to hear from us. If there is one thing, God gets so excited when a person who hasn't prayed in a month finally comes to talk to Him. Because He knows that it's a turnaround point. Some people think because you are a Christian, you don't have times when you feel like doing certain things just because. Sometimes you just feel like, I don't want to pray. And do you know why you feel like that? Because you can see that your life is steady. Sometimes God, I read this, I don't remember where I read it, but it's in the Bible. I'll put the verse in my next video because, yeah. It said that God does not just give you good things. God also puts things in your life for His glory to be shown. So whenever you face a problem, don't look at it as the devil working overtime. I know, whenever I get into a problem, whenever I'm facing things, I always say, oh no, the devil's working overtime. Sometimes it's just God saying, come talk to me. I haven't heard from you in a long time. Yeah. Now I feel good about myself. Okay, so on to the next section of this video. I'm going to be talking about mental health. I asked my friend Waza to help me with this section because we talked a lot about mental health when we were at school. We helped each other heal. We helped each other with a lot of things. I appreciate you, Wawi. Shout out. But yeah, she said she wants to hear what it's about first. So today I am just going to be ranting about mental health points that I read in the past 7 months. Since the year started, it's been 7 months. We're in July now. So for the past 7 months, I have been doing a lot of research on mental health. I've been trying to heal. I've been, doing some self-introspection, period. So, mental health. I feel like it's a very important topic and not a lot of people talk about it. I have this friend of mine. He is going through a rough patch. He's so sad. Sometimes good-looking people just don't deserve to go through certain things. But he's going through a rough patch. And I'm here to tell them that if they're watching this video, it's going to be okay. Healing takes time. Nobody talks about how healing is painful. Healing can be you crying all night. Healing can be you screaming in your car on your own. Healing can be you feeling like shit. But I want you to know, guys, if you're going through a rough patch, it's going to be okay. Lower 6, Form 4, lower 6, I went through a lot. And I faced it on my own with the help of my brother. I realized that depression, anxiety is real. Sometimes you don't need to just feel sad out of nowhere. It has a source. The thoughts that you plant within yourself are where things like depression come from, are where mental health problems arise from. When you plant positive thoughts in your head, let me point so that you guys get straight to your head. When you plant positive thoughts in your head, you're going to produce positive things, right? But when you plant negative things in your head, you're going to produce negative things. Anxiety, depression, OCD, PTSD, a lot of things come from just a negative thought. A negative thought can cause a stroke. Thinking about, oh my God, my needs are bubbling. It can cause you more harm than thinking it's a good thing. I'm not saying that it's a good thing, but thinking about it from a positive angle. Okay? I'm not saying that do it, but I'm saying thinking about something like that from a positive angle can change your whole view. I'm not going to mention names, but someone released the news and they saw it as a opportunity to get famous. I'm not saying do it. I'm saying that they saw it from a positive view. They didn't think of it as something bad. You understand? So a positive thought planted in your head is a positive thing reached at the end. Wow, poetic. But yeah, so I want you to know that first of all, when you are healing, you need to plant positive things in your head. You have to disconnect your negative thoughts from your body, your soul, and your spirit if you want to move forward as a person. Yesterday, I watched a video that had this lady who was saying, do you really need the person who hurt you to tell you that they're sorry? And to me, the answer that came into my head when that question was asked was, yes, of course, I need it. I need you to say I'm sorry for doing this to you. I want to hear you say it. But when she explained, it made sense. She's like, you don't need the person who hurt you to apologize. Because if they cared, they wouldn't have hurt you in the first place. That's one. 2, you don't need them to tell you that I'm sorry I made you feel this way. It's just them giving you permission to feel the way that you're feeling. And you don't need that from them. What you need right now is to get yourself out of the mental space that they have put you in. And you didn't even ask to be put in that position, you understand? It's not like nebasa and stuff. Of course, nebasa. Healing really matters. And I feel like the first step to healing is forgiving people who have not apologized to you. It took me time to forgive people who hurt me without knowing, to hurt me without realizing that you don't need them to say they're sorry. You don't need their permission to feel the way that you feel about what they did. You don't need them to validate the way that you feel. If they hurt you, move on. You don't need that. Another thing that I wanted to talk about is being delusional. I mean, I'm a very delusional person. I'm naive as well. I used to be, actually. Not anymore. You can't fool me. Period. But back when I believed in seeing the good in people. Now it's just like, if you show me what you're capable of, best believe we ain't friends no more. If you hurt me once, you're not getting another opportunity to hurt me and bring me back. No. It's just like dating an unemotionally available guy at this point. I would never put myself in a situation like that. I don't care if your cat died when you were 6. You will never treat me like I do not exist. I do not care. That's my opinion. And you can go and argue with whoever, but that's what I said. I said what I said.
I said what I said.
But yeah, I definitely don't need that. And you definitely don't need that. Dating an emotionally unavailable person just puts you in a compromising situation. You feel unloved. You lack attention. And that's what you need. Why are you constantly putting yourself in a position to be hurt? Why don't you put your feelings first? Why don't you stop saying things like, oh no, I feel sorry for him. He just lost his whatever. My friend, Roba, the other time we were talking, right? And then she says, just because he's going through something does not give him the right to treat you like shit. And I felt that because... honestly, you could be going through something, but don't leave me wondering what's going on with you. Don't leave me and say, I've been busy. You do not treat me like I'm some side chick or whatever. Right? You don't have the right to treat me like that. You have to treat me the right way. I was with you before that shit started happening, and I'm going to be with you when that shit's happening. I will also be with you after that shit's over. So you have to communicate. Another thing that's very important when you're healing, you should find somebody you trust, or if you don't trust people, write it down. Write down what you're feeling at that point. When you read it, I don't know how many years or how many weeks after, you actually look back at it and say, I felt this way about this at this point of time, but I'm good now. Like, I'm good because you talked about it. Talking about things is very important when you're healing. Do not put yourself in compromising situations when you're healing, because you do not need more trauma. You do not need more things that draw you back on your healing phase. Do not force the feelings to stay inside. If you feel like you want to cry, cry. Because that's what healing is all about. It's all about letting out all the pressure, all the pain that was locked in. You understand? You have to let those things out if you want to heal and grow emotionally. Don't put yourself in a situation where you know that you are not going to get the support you need whilst healing. If you can see that this person is toxic, does toxic things, they actually beat their chest saying, I am toxic, you don't need them in your life because you're healing. Do not take yourself back to the place where you got hurt. When you get hurt, Antika, next time when you come to that place you seek to know this is the rock that hurt me, and you go around it, right? I'm not saying avoid your problems, because that stone is a problem, but confront the problem. You be like, you hurt me, I'm not giving you another chance to hurt me. You understand? Period. So that's the end of this video. I really don't have much to say, but I hope that I said enough. Yeah, I don't plan my videos, so if it's very bad, please feel free to comment. Feel free to communicate with me and tell me where I should change and improve it. I'm open to opinions. If your opinion is valid, I will listen. If it's not, go. And yeah, so this is the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for supporting. Please go like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you do not like this video, that sounds like a you problem, baby, and you need to solve it. So bye.